Good to go?
Yep.
Okay, welcome back to Open Game Podcasts. Is that how we say it?
Exactly, I think that is right.
Today we have a lot of energy. And this is another week. We are somewhere where it's so serene. We had a fishing lodge today, and it's a nice place, man. This is the place where we shot our second episode, I think, during the Christmas season.
I actually saw you guys being chilly and you guys are nice and
they brought us for Christmas to distribute for sweets.
they gave you sweets as big as you guys are. No shots of nothing, nothing like that.
Nothing. Okay. We had UG, but we bought it. The place actually just gave us.
They were supposed to offer like shots of some tequila and
nice. So nice.
I think you did mention Ara in the podcast, right?
Yeah. We everywhere, every time where we shoot our podcast, we do a shout out to that place. Like we shout out the name of the place and then put it on the screen. Yeah, because they are hosting us for free. Okay, not really for free. We buy stuff from them, but then they give us a free venue, and I think that's a win-win for all of us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So guys, welcome back to our podcast. This is Open Game. I have two operators with me here today. We are going to operate. We're operating this episode, and I think this is our 13th episode. Yeah, 13th, I think.
Going
somewhere there. Yeah, going strong. Guys, please subscribe. Hit that button down there. We need to really play with the algorithms. When you subscribe, we grow.
Yeah, very essential.
Very essential.
And it's actually good to grow together. That's what I always tell people. When you grow together, it's actually nice. When something that we talked about somewhere else, we said in 5 or some good years to come.
We said 5.
Yeah, 5 years. When I park a car, I wouldn't want him to come and park a bike.
Yeah, exactly.
I would wish he parks a car as well, even if it's kind of bigger or stronger than mine. It's okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's a car, so that means that's growing together, isn't it?
Yeah. When you park a Primo, I park a BMW. Put a Beamer.
I have no problem as long as we're all driving. Yeah.
To be very good.
That's better.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine one day when when you invite us to your place and we go there and the parking space is not enough because we have a lot of cars. Right now we go and the compound is so wide because there's only one or two or a couple of cars and then bikes and Mitsubishi.
That should be the dream because everybody should be on that same level.
Yeah.
We all move together,
Yeah, guys, this is for the third time I'm welcoming you. We are just at the source of River Nile. If the cameraman had shown behind, he's going to show, behind there you see River Nile, just 20 meters from us right now. Okay, man, sorry it has taken so long to introduce you guys. As usual, this is your host, Innocent, JACQUES Innocent. Yeah. And then on my left, we have...
I'm called Danze.
Yanga Danze.
Yeah, you can call me Yanga Danze. You can call me Iya. You can call me the other names, Yanga. But I think I would prefer Danze for now.
A very celebrated radio presenter. Which one do you want to go
I would like to be called an animal scientist.
Animal scientist.
It is better that way because that's what I'm, doing at the moment.
Oh,
yeah. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, on my right here we have say that I want to hear.
The one and only. Yeah. By names I am Aaron. But most of my friends prefer to call me TYGA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. High budget TYGA, low budget TYGA, something like that.
All of them.
How did that name TYGA come by?
TYGA came about when I was in my high school. I used to, in high school, man, there used to be these things of MDD and what. So I used to go on stage and mime TYGA songs, the American rapper. So basically,
I was a young man.
I didn't know that at all.
I did also know this story, by the way.
So basically, the name stuck at campus. I think shout outs to Tony. Tony kept on.
Tony Love MC.
Yeah, he kept on making it like a thing. So it just stuck.
Yeah, man.
Me, I got to know him
I've known him from Tony also. So
yeah, I got to know him by that name, and up to now,
me
actually,
too.
that Aaron
So
name
you're
is a
like, oh,
surprise.
okay. Aaron is total banger right now. You surprised me. I
Most
only knew
people,
like
most
like
people
who and
literally
Taiga.
don't know my.
Is it
my
Tiger or
girlfriend middle name.
Taiga?
It's Tiger. Like
Taiga,
TYGA.
the low budget one. Okay, guys, but our weekends were great. I hope I was with you like most of the time.
Yeah, the weekend was great, but somehow, somewhere, it kind of got, like, how should I say? It got worse because I went in to watch football and I was in for Borussia Dortmund. But then,
Yeah,
unfortunately, Real Madrid
man,
proved to be stronger and we actually
man.
served some two goals.
Sad
I
timing
watched that
because
game. We watched it together. I was also for Borussia Dortmund, but man, they spoiled like three chances,
I
and Real
like
Madrid
the
just came and
I like the underdog stories, like the underdog story. It is nice.
yeah.
When you go for the other ones, it looks as if it is obvious and you can get
Oh,
disappointed.
it
But
looks like it's already fixed.
if someone shows that he can do it and he tries so much to beat a bigger team, it becomes something that is nice.
The competition becomes so
I
good.
do understand that, but
Which
me
team were you
basically,
going for?
I've been a Madrid guy. I think throughout because Madrid and United fans are like
You guys went
Man,
there for
always
Cristiano
scoring
Ronaldo.
No, okay. Me, I was supporting Borussia because of Jordan Sancho.
yeah.
I really wanted him to catch something and give
No,
some
it's
headache
because of Marco
for Ten Hag.
Reels. It's called Marco Reels, Marco
Yeah.
Rules, Marco something. I don't
So
know.
basically,
Actually,
yesterday I passed by Twitter and some guy tweeted it was like Madrid always gives you what? Gives you chances. They always give you chances to like what?
to do whatever
To
you want
first
to
do
do.
whatever you want to do.
So if you don't utilize them, they will come and show you how to do it.
And
So
that's exactly what happened.
What happened, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Today's topics we're going to talk about basically two things. The first stuff is which one should we start from? We want to tackle long distance relationships and then depression in young people. Which one do you think should go first?
First, give me the two topics, then I can choose.
Yeah, long distance relationships. I don't know if we could talk about experiences or not, and then but the cons and pros of long distance relationships. What do you think is okay?
We can start with any, I guess.
Yeah, let's start with the relationships. We're not going to take long on this.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, what do you think about? What is your idea about long distance relationship, man? Like you can't see the person for a full year or maybe even 3 years, but you're in a relationship with them.
Let me see.
How do you feel? There is no physical touch.
There is always physical touch.
There is no physical touch.
There is always physical touch, but it comes once in a while when you guys try to meet. But long distance relationships is actually, I feel they are good because there is actually less drama in it. That's what I know.
less physical drama.
Okay. No, you asked me. You asked me, so I'm giving you that.
Okay.
Me, when you talk about long distance relationships, I feel they're actually they're nice. Most especially if you do not have someone who is dramatic, someone who understands you, someone who knows you, and someone you know too, and you guys like have shared schedules.
Opinions?
Like like his schedules. Like let's say.
Yeah.
He knows, he or she knows that in the morning from maybe 8 a.m. up to this time, this person is doing this and this and that.
And they don't disturb you.
And they don't actually give you a hard time. Maybe they might be calling and checking in one or two, but they will be understanding you.
Yeah. If you say I'm very busy, I gotta go and I'll call you later.
Yeah, I understand. So long distance relationships actually, I feel it's nice.
It's
Anyway,
nice.
from experience, yeah, I feel it's nice.
What about
Sometime back, yeah. Not now.
I was not going to ask for a time stamp though. What about you, man?
I won't lie, man. That's a difficult one for me because
Have you ever tried like being in a long distance
I've been
relationship?
in a long distance relationship before. That was ages ago, but it didn't really work out because
Yeah,
man,
how
that
long did it go
distance,
for?
no man, it must have been like 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah,
That's not a relationship.
You
That
just
is.
stepped in.
You just stepped in and you just left.
You're just trying.
I had that for I think for 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years, and it was
Oh,
actually nice because
that's mad,
like, okay, but fine, you guys. Do you want to tell me that when you were at school, you always had your girlfriend at school with you, or you guys were in a space.
By
School,
what
like
you mean, like
which
campus,
Campus,
secondary
definitely
school?
campus, not secondary.
campus.
Secondary, you're not supposed to be dating.
Yeah, I didn't date in okay. I dated when I was in senior six. That's okay. I started dating in senior five and senior six.
You started
When I was
so
entering
early, you man.
campus, no, so late, bro.
That is early.
Yo, I lost my virginity in campus.
That is a story for another day.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I've been in a couple of long distance relationships. Yeah,
Couple of it.
couple of them.
Inspiration. I think I can pick some
Not on
leaf
campus?
from you.
No. Campus. My
That's what
my
I
girlfriend was in the same campus. I was doing. I was in
Having a good
computer science
time.
department, and she was in business administration.
You were having a good time
No, we're just kids.
because you guys.
But the thing is, okay. I want to ask you one question.
Mm.
Are you going to put a lot on your recruitment budget or your operational budget? The operational budget being the budget after like okay when you now click like you're dating now that process of dating,
I think I would invest the same in both because, man, if you're really in love, man, you need to basically invest the same amount of attention you give the girl by the time you're approaching her and wanting her. So you don't need to relax when you enter the relationship and you be like, I'm got the girl I want. Let me just chill. Because man, guys are going to keep on texting you, woman. You know that happens all the time.
I like that talk, anyways. But
People
let's
just want to be there.
me the advice I'll give. Anyway, you asked, but me what I believe is that I think I'm going to invest in the same energy as it says because
the same energy meaning both in operational and recruitment
yes,
budget, like
you see,
same budget.
what you show a girl at the beginning is what you're supposed to show actually all through the relationship.
It's supposed to be
Because mostly, no, if you are a target lover, maybe. If you're a target lover, you might come in and like you show the girl.
You just want to hit and
Yeah, you just want to hit and run. But that's not what you're supposed to do. I mean, that's what you are supposed to. That's not what you're supposed to do.
to do.
Because if you do that at the beginning, you show the girl energy and all that, and then you take her in and then you withdraw.
Relax.
That way, it is not nice.
You okay. Most people do that, but then I think okay. I've not done it. I'm just saying most people have done it.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. I'm being honest. Yeah, but I think like people spend most of their budget on they allocate so much on recruitment budget because it is very hard to win someone for the first time.
Yeah, that's true.
And then after winning that person, like for example, you used to take her for pizza. Maybe to the movies or when they come in campus and stuff. So you used to take her to the movies like every Friday. You've won her. She has accepted to be your girlfriend. And now are you like, the movie is going to continue every Friday? I don't think most guys will be able to like
To sustain that.
Yeah.
You don't need to like. It doesn't have to be like every Friday, but you have to make sure that there's a certain level of that energy.
So we're
stays
talking
on a
about keeping the
consistent
trend, the
basis,
sequence. What will you do, Younger, if you found out like what will you do? Will you think like you've been used to it?
It is very hard to answer that because it is very hard to also understand or to know where that person is coming in from. Why did she stop doing that? Why did she
Target dating. Maybe she's a
I
target
wouldn't
lover.
I wouldn't want to think of a girl coming into my life and like using me because I am very sharp. It is very hard for you to come in and just
Use you.
and I don't know. I don't know. No. I might actually know that you want to come in and use me, but I will. No, it is bad. Let me not mention that. But anyway, yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's just hard to answer that.
Yeah. Okay. Will you guys date a very committed religious person, or you rather date someone who is like you?
I am a religious person, but not very religious.
Yeah,
But I would
being like you, like they know and fear God, but they are not
Yeah.
so attached to their business.
I would do that because, anyways, at the moment, at this age of mine, I'm not dating because I want to have sex.
Yeah.
I'm
You've
dating
had
because
enough sex.
no, it's not about that. But I am dating because I want to date someone that is going to be a mother to my kids,
Yeah.
a woman that is going to be raising my kids. So if a woman is prayerful, a woman knows God, a woman knows family, so why would I not date such a person? I would definitely, invest much more in such a woman because you maybe like on a Saturday you might be out with the boys watching football and then it ends up into the bar, you drink and all that, and you fail to go to church.
Yeah.
But for her, she's at home. So the next day, she picks up the kids and say, "Oh, you know, honey, today I may not be able to do it, but you go to you go with the kids to the
To
church.
church.
So you show them that there is God. You know, like God is there. God, like prayer works. You know, all those kind of things. It is a woman who does that most of the times in a family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
So I think I would say yes to that. I would date a woman that is so attached to religion, a woman who is attached to all Bangandro. Maybe
yeah.
I would definitely do that.
Me personally, this is my opinion, but I think everyone should date someone who who is their best friend and someone they feel comfortable with.
Uh-huh.
Like there are certain things you can't do with certain people. You get, and that kind of hinders some people. You get, the relationship may not work as well as you want it to work because maybe you married someone whose characters are different from yours,
Yeah.
and that thing happens a lot because I have a friend. I think they married like an introvert, someone who is very
Hey,
outgoing. You
hey.
get,
That is
so
Mm.
so
that type.
it brings issues, man. You don't feel comfortable,
There's nothing
Yeah,
comfortable in that relationship.
that's basically it.
No, me actually, it is the contrary. When he says you get someone who is like who is an introvert, it is okay.
Direct opposite of you.
It is okay as long as you are okay with me
Being an extrovert.
being me who
Being
like
an
someone who is
extrovert.
Like
always
so
like
expressive and
exactly.
someone who is outgoing.
For
That is
you, if
alright.
you want to remain home, or for you, if you want to be indoors all the time, or you don't want to associate with people, you have your reasons. Just make sure you tell me your reasons. It's okay. But as long as you don't actually stop me from doing whatever I want to do, like let's say I would like to, like go out and like play pool table.
The boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. With anyone that goes there, even if it's a woman or what, as long as I'm playing pool table, I'm okay. I'm enjoying. And then for you, if you want to remain home, it is okay. That's a choice.
It's going to be conflicting
No, no,
probably.
no. That's what I'm saying. As long as she is okay with
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
It depends on.
Because me, I will be definitely okay with someone who's going to be remaining home and like taking care of home. Like that's
Like you don't need to worry.
yeah,
Where,
yeah,
where is this
yeah,
woman
yeah,
at
yeah.
7,
I
8
wouldn't want to
p.m.?
worry like
the only problem comes when you land on someone who is maybe an introvert and they don't want you to do your
and wants you
extroverted
to also
things. Yeah,
be like
Like
her.
you be
so
like a pot inside.
yeah, that's the issue.
No,
That's the thing
it's
that
not
brings
about
you
being a
there.
pot inside now. It is like she also wants your type.
Have you seen these women who, like, on Friday nights they buy a whiskey inside, like a bottle of whiskey, and they
Yeah.
tell you, since you're going to drink outside, you can drink in here.
It is not about the alcohol, by the way. Sometimes
Yeah, it's about
not like
connecting
if
with your friends.
you are not there. Tiger is not there. I want to be like I want to discuss. I want
She
to
wants you to be there.
enjoy. Like anyways. Once in a while, it is okay. You can accept and say, it's okay. I'll sit home and I'll
But
have
this
the
one is keeping
whiskey
you at
and
home
all that.
because of the condition. That
Not always. At least maybe once a month.
But
okay.
but one thing I know about men is we like catching up with our boys.
Yeah,
That's
man.
basically
We get a
something
lot
we
of
always
advices
like
from the
doing.
But
boys.
women also love that. I
I
mean, they're
know.
talking about gossips. Sometimes it's not always about gossips. Also, that's what I think.
Mm.
Because there are girls actually who go beyond gossips.
Yeah.
There are girls who bring in business ideas.
Like trips,
Yeah,
road trips.
yeah, they can they can like organize it and all that. But there are girls who sit and maybe, but anyway, we were raised to understand that girls wherever they sit there is gossip. So they might gossip for around 5 minutes
Yeah,
and do the
but they
bit,
do the gossip.
and then
And then the
they
productive
yeah,
work.
and then they do the productive kind of talk for the rest of the times, and then they will still close it with a gossip,
Yeah.
which is okay.
There are different type of girls, like they are career group, like career
Yeah, career
women,
guided group, like
and stuff like that.
yeah,
We appreciate what you do, man. This brings us to another topic. We're just going to tackle like hot zones on these ones here. What do you think about uh, the girl child seems to be so uplifted, and the boy child seems to be forgotten about? Yeah, seems not like it is. This is just my opinion.
Tiger, what do you say? Anyways, sorry.
Yeah. So like there are a lot of programs by NGOs that
Yeah.
come around, and they, like, even in schools they focus on only on the girl child, and the boy child is left to figure everything by himself.
Yeah. I get the fact that they're trying to push gender equality, but it becomes a problem when
Gender equality,
yes,
gender
I get they're trying
equality.
to push and like to push for gender equality.
I understand. Okay.
So it becomes a problem when you start favoring the other side more and ignoring this other side. So from the things I've heard, I don't know if they're true or they are not, but they've basically put the needs of the girl child mostly on top of what the boy child
You've
needs.
had this, or you seen? Where did you study?
I've had.
You didn't study in schools where they come and like collect the girls and just sensitize them and leave the boy child alone.
Like
I don't think I've witnessed that yet.
me, I have witnessed that a couple of times. I wasn't seeing something very bad in them coming in
No, I don't see
and
it.
picking
Yeah,
picking the
that's a
girls apart and talking to them about issues that actually affect them.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they pick up the girls from class and then they talk to them about, or they teach them, or they narrate things that they're supposed to do about their menstrual cycle and all that. So when they talk
Personal
about
hygiene.
that, they actually tend to put the boy child aside, not knowing that at some point actually the boy child could be of help to this girl here.
Yeah,
You might be very ignorant about the menstrual issues of a girl.
exactly.
So when a girl starts menstruating in class, she's unaware of it.
Or
You
unexpected.
you as a boy or you as a man, what do?
You not know what to
You
do.
will not
if
know
you're
what
not
to do.
educated about it.
You will not know what to do. But if those guys had come in and picked you guys
To
all
understand
together,
the
and
girl
you know, like
child.
they talk about the menstrual issues and all that, and then they tell the boys, if the girls are going through this and this is what you're supposed to
to
do.
do. Yeah.
Exactly. But then they come in, they take the girls, they talk to them, leaving the boy child all alone. And then when it comes to issues to deal with let's say maybe anger management or self management, or okay, many other issues, you find the boy child being left out. And then the boy child fails to know how to maybe do anger management, issues to deal with emotions.
Yeah.
That's why you see most of the times jargon, like when a boy gets annoyed or when a man gets annoyed, it's very hard to put that anger down.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he has not been taught how to put that
How to
down.
manage
But
it.
mostly it's the ladies who are actually educated about
Who
those
could
things.
cool it down.
Yeah, who could cool it down. Because they have been talked about it. Like they talk to them about it.
That's
That
why.
is one.
That's why there are probably many male gender in a prison system.
Yeah, you see, there are many. And Tiger, if I'm to ask you about suicide in men, I mean suicide in the whole, in general.
Yeah.
If you look at the percentages, one time I was reading something about it. I saw the percentages of men committing suicide shooting like
So high.
Yeah, that is
That is
because
true.
most times they expect the male gender to be what hard. You get
Like,
we
be
are.
a man.
Because
Like
they
they tell you
expect
to
us
be a man.
Let me tell you,
they don't expect us to talk about our feelings and what.
Like if I came
yet,
to you,
yet a guy sometimes needs to talk about their feelings.
yeah, we can break down. You know,
It is.
there's
Me-
sometimes I need to cry. And
Yeah.
Actually, people think men don't cry,
you know,
but men cry.
that is
Men
not
cry.
true.
That's what I mean. Men cry. Yeah,
The thing
men
is- the thing
break
is,
down.
it may seem to be hard on the outside, but there are things that are like literally breaking people down in bits.
Tiger,
And-
let me tell you, you might be soft, but I mean, you might be hard. Actually, you might be the softest person.
Exactly.
You can be very
Exactly.
soft.
Emotionally and stuff
Emotionally, you
like that.
can be soft.
Because
So yeah.
like if for example they see a guy breaking down like tears and stuff, the society first of all takes it.
In fact, people laugh at you,
Like
man.
they humiliate you, man. Be like, yo, you're a man. Even your fellow boys will tell you.
But
that.
anyway, me to the boys, okay, to the young kids that I normally find one of these days, like kids, my like, how do they call them in English? Yeah, I'm voting about
Your nephews and
your
your nieces.
nephews and nieces.
Yeah.
Those ones. When I find them crying, the young ones, I tell them, men don't cry. Be a
See?
strong person. And then you see them wiping out their tears, and I tell them to you boss up, and they boss up and say, I'm strong, I don't
Yeah,
cry.
boss, eh?
Yeah,
This
that's
is the
how
society.
yeah, this
we
is
are-
the
we
society.
talk
So
about
as a
because we have
man,
grown up in this
I tell you,
society.
don't cry, because for us, like in me, I know that men, we have been left alone to deal with our issues. You deal with it. No one cares.
The society expects you to. If you get knocked down as a man, you're supposed to just pick
Just
yourself
wake up,
and,
man,
and
and
move on.
just know that you're alone.
Men,
That's why you see most men like tend to commit suicide, because you have a
you
lot
find
of
no one to talk to.
feelings that
There's
are
no one to
built up,
talk to.
and there's nobody who you can share it with. So it kind of reaches.
And when
a
you
point-
share, They say as
They
a
laugh at
man,
you.
they will laugh at you and say, oh, you know this.
For example,
Yeah.
if you share like you've been sexual harassed by a woman,
Yes, exactly.
by the women can okay, men can get sexual harassed by women, but most times like people want you to just flag it off and just move on. Like if a girl comes and slaps my bum, I have the right like
Yeah.
to say yo you're doing bad.
If you feel uncomfortable with it, that is
I
sexual
am
harassment.
uncomfortable, and that is sexual harassment.
It is.
You coming and slapping my bums, and if I do that to you, it changes. Like I be the
Changes,
baddest guy
yeah.
around.
And someone said sexual harassment also depends
On whom we are harassing.
on whom you are harassing. Because
Maybe they enjoy
if a
it.
girl likes you and this is just
So we are not encouraging
Yeah, we're not
sexual
encouraging-
harassment.
we're not encouraging sexual
Okay.
harassment.
We are not.
They say of course these are maybe jokes people see on Twitter, but they say depends on if a girl likes you, because most girls, if you touch them and maybe they like you, they don't do anything. But if a guy who like maybe they don't have feelings for and they don't like touches them, they be like, ew,
They
man,
report you.
that is
Man, it doesn't matter. To me, it is harassment. Is harassment
once
unless
again,
unless by
we are not
consent.
encouraging any
Unless if you have
sexual
consent. Okay. This brings us to the other point of depression.
harassment.
I think it's directly connected to this.
Yeah, please.
Okay, like there's a lot of I like on our streets here, man. There are a lot of guys who have mental problems. Like you see a guy who's been chilling here like a couple of years ago, and today is bazaar and stuff like that. And it's not only here. And this is once again connected to gender stuff like that, because I don't see a lot of young females that are running up on the streets that are mad and stuff like that. But then, what do you think causes this kind of what kind of like is it depression? What leads to the rampant cases of mental illnesses? Man?
When you throw that at me, I would like to take you back to the issue that I talked about. Okay, the person that I am. I am an animal scientist. So when you talk about that, I kind of want to relate it to the issues of animals. Some people come in saying that my most of my animals or my cows are running blind.
Mm.
They're getting blind all the time. And then I ask myself, why? Why is it running blind? I mean why are they actually going blind? So if they're going blind, there could be issues that are causing it.
Yeah.
Could it be that you're mixing your acaricides with herbicides? Could it be that like the eyes were pricked when they were in the bush eating? Like, could it be diseases like pink eye or something of that kind? Could it be that? So you bring it back, you go history, you check what is happening. Sometimes we see men running like going mentally ill in the streets of Germany or anywhere in Uganda. It sometimes it's not actually only depression.
Yeah,
What has caused it? Sometimes you might find someone is too much into drugs.
drug abuse, substance
It could be
abuse.
substance abuse that has caused it. It could be relationship issues that drove him into such things. Sometimes people don't actually just go into drugs or
Yeah,
into
there
like
has to be
alcohol
a
abuse
factor.
or something.
If it's not a peer
There,
pressure, there has to be another.
there is something. But when I look at human in general, or when I look at the society where I am today, I would believe it is just like peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
I think it is peer pressure because sometimes someone is doing this, and then you feel like, oh, this guy is doing it and he's actually enjoying it. Let me just do it.
It's
And then
looking
for you,
cool.
when you start doing it, you over enjoy, and then you find yourself abusing it.
Yeah, or you don't know how the other person is keeping
Yeah.
maintaining their body to
Now you
absorb
see
that.
here, I am taking alcohol, but if you look at my body, I'm okay. You don't know what I like. I had alcohol last night, but maybe I woke up in the morning today and I went for molokoni.
Exactly.
I am very okay. I am full. I took a lot of water the whole day. And
Hydrated.
and then you maintain your exercise routine. Maybe let's say you make push-ups like 25 every day.
Mm.
Even when you wake up and you're high, you know that you take your water, you push up, you do your push-ups and okay. But there's some guys who don't do that.
who drink more than you, and then
Maybe
they leave it to the body.
I might even drink more than that person, but they leave it for the
They
body
leave
to
it for the
handle.
body to handle it.
No, that's not you. You're the one supposed to handle it. So when I
That
look at
is true.
that, sometimes I feel it is peer pressure, and then and then failure to handle the level of toxicity in your body.
Yeah.
Because here I'm intoxicating myself, but how do I?
Detoxicate your body.
You are supposed to be knowing all those
You
kind of
don't need to
things.
continue like a rail line. Like take a few days, go off, drink a lot of water. Just make sure you clean your body up, man.
Exactly.
Cleaning up your body is not only showering. Detoxicate yourself, man.
Yes, exactly.
We've taken a lot of hard substances like liquor, like let's say tequila and whiskey and beer and stuff like that. But then, you have to know that the liver needs to rest. Yeah,
It does.
yeah, and make sure you eat food, man. Maybe
But,
your closing remarks on
basically,
that.
let me give you what I think about what's causing most of the depression in maybe the younger generation these days. I know that there are a lot of issues because now let me give you an example. If someone grew up in a close knit family,
Yeah,
maybe you've grown up with cousins, brothers, sisters, your grandparents, and what.
extended kind of
Then
family
it
setting.
reaches a point where like you have to move out and stay on your own.
Yeah,
You know how hard it is to start life on your own. Sometimes, man, it kind of sends you into that depression.
yeah.
Where like
Even just coming straight out of campus to
exactly,
look.
it is so depressing, and a lot of things depress people these days. Man, relationships, uh,
That is
relationships are depressing these days because man, maybe you have a bed. She's always demanding you this and this. You're there. You're hustling. You're broke. You have rent to pay. You have guys. People go mad
that
doing
man.
these things.
You should not date a babe who cannot afford transport to come to your place, man.
No,
Like serious stuff.
no, first leave along that. But what I know is that it is when you mentioned that, it actually rang in my head that it is actually good to date or to engage with someone who knows who you are.
Exactly.
It's better
Like
to date within your means.
You date within your means, or even if you date
you can
someone,
date
even
out
if
of
you
your
date
means, but
someone out of your means, let the person understand.
yeah, she should know your situation.
Let me say, Tiger, in a month, he earns this much. He has rent to pay. He has a sibling that is looking at school. He has food to eat, and he has saving. Like
Basic needs
like
and
he has to
savings.
save money for like those things. So basically, if he earns maybe let's say 1 million per, or maybe if he gets money at this amount, like he gets this
You know
amount
that this is subtracted already.
so maybe he takes off this. So the only thing maybe he can give me from here is this. So if he gives me less than that, it is also okay. Maybe things have pushed him.
Exactly.
You're supposed to understand, but there's some people who don't
Who
understand.
don't understand? They don't want to know.
There's what you
And
say.
me as a man, I'm telling you, if you find such a person, you run. Because if you don't run, there's no way. In a year, you might find that you'll be able to save 1 million.
There's something you said about peer pressure. Peer pressure is also very. It's something that happens a lot. You may find a guy, maybe I'm earning 1 million, and because maybe my friend is staying in a house that looks dope and what I would want to pay like I want to get a place that looks nice. Maybe I'll start paying 500K as rent.
You're getting an apartment, a big one.
Go from a rental in
You're going from a Tukulu.
from Nabutiti or from Chikoni. You
Yeah.
want to go to Bukoto in an
It
apartment.
doesn't make sense. Some people
It makes sense.
When your finance
It doesn't make a
when
financial
your
sense.
finance has not changed, when your income has not
You know what
changed.
I feel? It makes sense to you because you want to have that, but it
for
doesn't
you,
make a
okay.
financial sense.
Exactly.
financial sense is
Even
not there.
operational sense is
Because
not there.
basically you're living above your means. That means if you're earning 1 million, you're paying rent of 500K. You have some other responsibilities, maybe food, transport,
And you're going
work, and what.
There is definitely.
So
Yeah.
basically, you're going to spend above that, and you're going to fall into debt. Why wouldn't that send you in depression?
And now, if that stuff can pull you into from a small rental of 150K to an apartment of 500K in Bukoto, that peer pressure, you need to buy a TV and have Netflix, and then you need to pay monthly. They are going to lie to you. You're going to buy an iPhone. Because you're going to think like it's a way of good life,
Yeah.
and then you're just going to enter there and find out you have to pay $12 per month for Apple Music.
But anyways, my advice to the young boys out there, to the young people out there. Much as I'm also young, but I think life has really taught me a couple of things. It has taught me very many things. That one thing is that you shouldn't actually. Okay, you can look at someone who has something and let that thing inspire you.
Let it be an inspiration.
Then let it be an inspiration to you. Like, let's say, oh, this guy has this and this and this and this. It's really nice. But how did he get? Like, how did he get there?
Because no one just woke up and they had.
Maybe he got there after a couple of hustles and all that. But at the moment, you might not see actually him hustling. But maybe he hustled and set up businesses around. So maybe everything. Maybe he okay. All he does in the evening is to just go and audit.
Exactly.
Like like businesses. this and this and this brought this. So you might not know how much the person really. I mean, how much that person hustled to actually get where he is or where she is. Yeah, he or she might be from a rich family.
Yeah, but then I also know a lot of people from these families who are broke right now because they don't want things from their family.
It is okay. It is what you choose. So me as a like, and also when it comes to the relationship issues, as you said, don't date someone who doesn't understand you, someone who does not understand you. If you don't understand me, my situation, understand where I'm coming from and the things I need to do. If you don't if you don't understand who I am,
there's no business you being with me.
Yeah, because you'll be putting me into certain scenarios and pressures that I'm not going to be able to handle.
You do understand that people want to have like nice looking women and what, but if you can't afford the nice woman, settle for
the average one, man. If you're used to like if you always wanted a 10 a woman who is a 10, to cut costs go now like a 4.
You can build up that woman and she's going one day.
That woman can also build you up.
Yeah, but
women also build people up.
Most people go for nyas and faces. So that who can build that?
It's nice.
Okay, guys, we're going to pull out this conversation a long route, and we don't have that time right now. We've had some interesting ones. I think we're going to give you another episode sometime with the same voice and stuff like that. Yeah.
You have to come back.
Yeah. Oh, pause. You're not coming anymore. Yeah. That's as always. This has been your host, JACQUES Innocent, and to my left is
Danze.
Yanga Danze, and to my right is a guy himself,
Aaron, aka TYGA.
I love that guy. Okay, guys, check out, and we are at our fishing lodge right now. It's a very ambient place, and we're going to show you the facilities that are around here. We're doing shout outs to them because they are hosting us here, and yeah. Thank you and big ups, and catch you guys up next Sunday.
Remember to subscribe.
Hit that like button, put the bell on, so you see the boys back again. We're out.